Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Goedenavond, dames en heren. Welcome to Rotterdam, to the final draw of the UEFA Women's Euro 2017. Next summer, the Netherlands will host the tournament, which for the first time will feature 16 teams. We're delighted to have representatives of all the 16 teams with us here tonight, including the 5 nations who are making their debut in the final tournament. A warm welcome to you all. In a few moments, we will find out which team will be in which group, and we invite some special guests on the stage to assist us with the draw. But before we look ahead to next summer, let's take a look back to the last tournament, held 4 years ago in Sweden. It saw Germany win a record 8th title. Yes, that were some great memories and also a fantastic achievement by Germany. So now it's time to start the proceedings by welcoming our first guest on the stage. Please welcome the president of the KNVB, the Royal Netherlands Football Association, Mr. Michael van Praag.
Thank you very much, Diana. I'm truly honored to welcome you here to this stunning theatre in the Netherlands, in Rotterdam. We are very proud that the best football in Europe will be on display at 7 Dutch stadiums next year. Naturally, you can expect everything to be organized in great detail next year. But nonetheless, I would like to take this opportunity to very briefly place our colleagues from the UEFA, the municipalities, the clubs, and the Dutch Football Federation in the spotlight. They're all working very hard to make the tournament a success and to ensure that your teams have everything they need to excel. Furthermore, I would like to give a special mention to the partnership we have established with the World Heart Federation and the Netherlands Heart Foundation for the Women's Euro 2017. An event like the UEFA Women's 2017 offers us a platform to contribute to the aims of the aforementioned organizations. As host, we are delighted that the tournament is associated with the World Heart Federation and the Netherlands Heart Foundation, and vice versa, of course. An evening like this is always very special for the teams, because they will discover who they will be playing. For the host cities, because they will discover which countries they will be welcoming in their cities next year. And of course, for the fans, because they discover which matches they can look forward to. So, let's quickly move to the draw, because the waiting is almost unbearable. Have a nice evening.
Thank you, Mr. van Praag. So, there are 7 cities that will host the matches next summer. For those of you who haven't yet had the pleasure to visit our host cities, here's a short video to give you a taste of what to expect. Well, there's sure to be a great atmosphere next summer, with plenty to look forward to for the teams as well as the fans. So now it's time to introduce our second guest. Please welcome to the stage the President of the UEFA, Mr. Alexander Ceferin.
There's still Michael's speech here. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the draw for the 2017 UEFA European Women's Championship, an event that will write another important chapter in the flourishing history of women's football. For the first time, 16 teams will contest the trophy, giving the tournament an exciting extra dimension. It means that even more countries and players will have the opportunity to savor the Women's Euro and its unique atmosphere. Austria, Belgium, Portugal, Scotland, and Switzerland will all be making their first appearance in the final tournament. So I would like to congratulate them, along with all the other teams who will be competing next year. There is no question that Europe's national associations have made giant steps in developing women's football. A lot of work has been ongoing at all levels of the women's game, from the grassroots to the elite level. I'm fully committed to women's football. And I can assure you that UEFA will continue to support its member associations in creating and building fruitful initiatives, programs, and strategies in this respect. I would now like to turn to the hosts. The Netherlands have considerable experience in staging top European football tournaments. In particular, they were co-hosts of Euro 2000 together with Belgium and staged the European Under-21 Championship final round in 2007. The Dutch people are passionate about football, and the country has long been an outstanding footballing model for others to emulate. I would like to thank the Royal Netherlands Football Association for their hard work, dedication, enthusiasm, and cooperation in preparing the tournament. Finally, as the excitement builds towards the draw, it only remains for me to wish every team the best of luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Jeffrin. Mr. Jeffrin, if you could ask you to join me over here. Take a stand. And I would like to invite back to the stage, please, Mr. Michael van Praag, the president of the KNVB. U mag hier komen staan. And then, finally, here with the trophy, representing the German champions, please welcome the president of the DFB, Mr. Reinhard Grindel. Entschuldigung. Mr. Grindel, if I can ask you to hand over the trophy to Mr.
So,
Thank you.
but we want to have it back.
And Mr. Jeffrin,
It's the last
can I
time.
ask you to hand over the trophy to Mr. van Praag?
Alexander, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Grindel, thank you for being here. Let me ask you, Germany has now won the title 6 times in a row. How do you explain the success of the German team?
The reason for our constant success is the, I think, structured development of women's and girls' football. From the grassroots level to the top, we have very good youth teams and also strong teams in our league. And it's my task as a president to provide the structure with appropriate budget. And in fact, we have very good head coaches.
Aha, that's a secret.
Perhaps one because Steffi Jones is a well-known player, is now our head coach, and all the best to our team and to Steffi, and it will work.
Okay, well, let's see if you can make it 7 in a row then.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Well, we're almost ready to start with the draw, and therefore I would like to invite 2 special guests on the stage. Please welcome, no, first we're gonna see them in real life. Please welcome Nadine Kessler and Manon Melis. Hi. Welcome to you both. Nadine, if I can start with you. You were part of the team that won the European Cup 4 years ago. What is your favorite memory from the tournament?
The most special moment up to me was definitely when I held the trophy in my hands after the final. I mean, this moment makes you realize that all the effort was worth it. So there's nothing better I can imagine.
I can imagine. And for you, Manon, Was it a difficult decision to retire knowing that the tournament was coming to the Netherlands?
Yes, it was a very hard decision, but I've played many years for the national team, and after we did not qualify for the Olympics, I felt it was the right moment to quit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Will you be cheering for the new generation?
Yes, of course, I will be there.
Can imagine. Okay, thank you for the moment, ladies. So, 16 teams will compete for this trophy next summer. Here's a short reminder of all the 16 teams that are in tonight's draw.
It's time to defend our title.
We can't wait to host these finals.
UEFA Women's Euro 2017.
Austria.
Belgium. Denmark.
England. This time it could be ours.
The Danish Vikings are coming. We want to impress on our debut.
We want to do Austria proud.
France.
Germany. Iceland.
Italy. Seguite le partite. Nous sommes prêts. We want to win our 9th trophy.
Now it's our turn.
Netherlands.
Norway. Portugal. Russia.
Let's go, Russia. I want to continue scoring goals.
Portugal.
We kunnen niet wachten om jullie te verwelkomen.
Scotland.
Spain.
Sweden.
Switzerland. I am proud to be the captain in our first Euro.
We want to go all the way.
We want to win this title.
We can't wait for our first Women's Euros.
Yes, before we can start, we need one more person on the stage. The man who will make sure everything will be done correctly. Please welcome the UEFA Competitions Director, Mr. Giorgio Marchetti.
Thank you, Diana. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am pleased to give you a brief explanation of the draw procedure. This is the first tournament featuring 16 teams. The teams are the Netherlands, of course, and the 15 teams which progressed from the European qualifiers. The 16 finalists will be drawn into 4 groups of 4 teams, groups A to D. They are classified on the basis of the women's national team coefficient rankings and divided into 4 pots. Pot 1 comprises only 3 teams, since the Netherlands has already been allocated to position A1, Group A. All other pots consist of 4 teams. The draw starts with Pot 1. 1 ball is drawn and the team assigned to Group B, then position B1. A second ball is drawn and the team is assigned to Group C in position C1. And finally, the last ball is drawn from this pot and the team goes to Group D in position D1. And now the draw continues with pot 4. Let me explain. At UEFA we have done the primary school. We know that after 1 there is 2, but with pot 4, 3, 2, we want to guarantee the best climax from lower to higher ranking of teams. So in this pot 4, a ball is drawn and the team is assigned to Group A. The position of this team within Group A is instantly determined by another draw, and this draw will be on my right. And then a second ball is drawn from the same pot 4, assigned to Group B. Again, the position within Group B is drawn. And this procedure is repeated for all teams in pot 4. The draw then continues with pot 3 and concludes with pot 2. Each time a team is drawn, the position within the relevant group is determined by draw. This is important because the position in the group determines the calendar of matches. At the end of the draw, each final tournament group will be composed of one team from each pot. And so with this, I think the explanation should be understood. We are ready to start. I'm here with two great footballers, so Nadine will decide the groups and Manon will decide the calendar. We are ready to start. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We are all ready, so we start with pot 1. And I remind you that this team goes to Group B, because in Netherlands is
Germany.
Germany. So Germany, the say stunning record of 6 consecutive wins. So there's been no title holder in Europe since 1995. No other title holder than Germany. So with this, let's see no position to be drawn, but we go ahead with another team from pot 1. And let's see. So Netherlands is Group A and Germany topping Group B.
France.
France is the top seed in Group C, quarter-finalists in the last 2 Euros, but also in the Olympics and in the Women's World Cup. Only one team is left, obviously. Not a big surprise, we think, but we have to see the name on the paper that Nadine will show.
England.
Obviously, this is England. The last top seed in Group D is England. With this, we are ready to tackle the second pot, which is not pot 2, but is pot 4. And we go.
Belgium.
Belgium, not a long trip for Belgium to meet Netherlands. So the neighbors are meeting in the same Group A, but we don't know yet in which positions, because now Manon will tell us which is the position of Belgium in Group A.
A4.
Belgium is team A4. And we are ready to go with the second ball here, pot 4. Belgium, you know that Belgium is the only team which scored a goal in the qualifications in England in the last 14 years. So it means that this team is quite strong.
Russia.
Russia goes into Group B, and Russia will play again with Germany. The same happened in the qualification phase. We see now in which position in Group B.
B4.
Again, position 4 of Group B. So that Germany-Russia will not be the first match of the group. We continue with Group C.
Austria.
Austria, first appearance for Austria at the Women's Euro final tournament. For Austria, we have Group C, and position to be disclosed in a few seconds.
C3.
C3, now this time is different. Austria is occupying position 3 in Group C. Only one team is left in this pot number 4. This team will join England in Group D.
Portugal.
And that is Portugal. Portugal going into Group D. First time for Portugal in the final tournament. And difficult qualification after winning playoffs with Romania.
D4.
D4. So again, position 4 goes to a team of pot 4, and this is Portugal in Group D with England. Now we have concluded pot 4. We can start now with pot number 3.
Denmark.
Denmark joins Group A in which positions we don't know yet. Denmark, the semi-finalists of 2013.
A3.
A3. So that's not the opening match. They are in position 3. Now the team for Group B.
Italy.
Italy goes into Group B with the record title holders of Germany and Russia. And for Italy, we have
B3.
B3. So B3 is the position of Italy with Germany and Russia. The next team for Group C.
Iceland.
So Iceland joining France and Austria in Group C. Let's see which position. Iceland, the third participation in the final tournament. Quarter-finalists in Sweden 2013.
C2.
C2. So for the first time we occupy position 2, and that's in Group C. Only one team. Nadine, please. Tell us if the draw is correct. And
Scotland.
And of course it is. You're drawn now Scotland to Group D, where they will play a derby with England. Let's see if this derby will be the first match of the group or not. Can be position 2 or position 3.
D2.
And yes, it's an exciting opening of Group D, England playing Scotland. For the first time in a final tournament, since it's the first time for Scotland. And now we're really at the peak of the draw. So the last teams to field the 4 groups. Nadine, shuffle very well. And let's start filling or concluding Group A with the opening match. This team will play the opening match with the Netherlands.
Norway.
Netherlands, Norway. So the runners-up 2013, Norway, the last team which won a Women's Euro before Germany started winning everything.
You have to open it.
And yes, open. Yeah, there's no surprise. We know that they are position 2.
Yep. A2.
A2 for Norway, playing Netherlands, Denmark, and Belgium. Yes. Now, the team for Group B.
Sweden.
They are Scandinavian neighbors. Sweden, that's another big challenge in Group B, where they will find Germany, defeating them in the semi-finals 2013, but also in the final of the Olympics this year.
B2.
B2, Germany, Sweden, Italy, and Russia. So Germany, Sweden being the first match of this group, and Italy playing Russia, of course. Group C.
Switzerland.
Switzerland is playing in Group C in position, let's wait, but we know, with France, Iceland, and Austria.
C4.
C4 for Switzerland. And last but not least, to complete Group D, but also to complete the lineup of the Women's Euro 2017 in the Netherlands.
Spain.
And that's Spain. Spain scoring the most goals in the qualification, 39 goals in the qualification, and finding again Portugal in the group exactly as it happened in the qualifiers. Spain.
D3.
D3 for Spain with England, Scotland, and Portugal. This concludes the draw. Thank you very much to Nadine and to Manon. Diana.
Thank you, Mr. Marchetti. So, now we know the specifics of our 4 groups. In Group A, the Netherlands, Norway, Denmark, and Belgium. In Group B, Germany, Sweden, Italy, and Russia. In Group C, France, Iceland, Austria, and Switzerland. And Group D, England, Scotland, Spain, and Portugal. Thank you very much for our draw team. Mr. Marchetti, you're done for this evening.
Thank you.
Ladies, if you could join me over here. There are 2 more pieces of important information for you to give me to you. I'm looking for 2 or 3 small children with a ticket and a ball. Yes, there you are.
Just come.
These young football fans are my cue to give you some important information first about the ticketing. Ticket sale starts tonight from 7 p.m. online at www.weuro2017.nl/tickets. And then second, let me introduce to you the official Adidas UEFA Women's Euro 2017 match ball. I think it looks promising. So now, that's about it for tonight. I would like to thank Nadine and Manon and all of our guests. And to you, we look forward to welcoming you back to the Netherlands next of July. But for now, it's goodbye from Rotterdam.
Thank you.